When starting something new, like a new painting, you can't help but feel a bit apprehensive beforehand. As a self-taught artist, I'll be sharing with you what helps me push past this feeling. I feel a part of this stems from putting pressure on yourself to create a great painting. As someone who's a perfectionist too, what I like to do is completely make it impossible for yourself to predict the outcome of your painting. Test some new color palettes, splash your painting, or try out some new idea. This way, no matter how the painting ends up, you're going to gain something from it, be it learning or simply fun. Go crazy, because this way you're letting your curiosity take the lead instead of fear. And when you're not afraid of your painting being not good enough, then you're going to end up making fantastic paintings. Just you see. For this watercolor portrait, I'm trying out two new things. The first is yupo paper, which is this shiny poster-like paper for watercolors, which makes the paint less controllable and harder to blend. The second is, after I'm done painting, I'm planning to go in and scribble with a pen. Another tip I find really underrated is surrounding yourself with things that bring you joy. Make the space that you create in beautiful, that will make you want to create in it. I went to this art show and it was so nice to see all the beautiful different kinds of artwork. I bought this glass art bird and named it George. Then I later was like, well, George needs a friend. So I went back and bought another one and named it Gina. And then this seal looked cute too, so now it's the third wheel. Honestly, these have no other use than being cute and nice to look at, but whenever I paint, I see them and I'm happy, and that's what's important, right? I found my reference photo on Pinterest, as well as the inspiration for the style that I'm going for. Seeing other people's work and replicating what you like about their style into your art isn't copying. Because you're a different person and you'll never be able to copy another artist's work exactly. Gaining inspiration and learning from others is the best way to come up with ideas and keep your creativity flowing. When you let go of your fear and focus on creating from curiosity, not everything is going to end up looking good. You'll experiment, and you're going to love how some of it turns out, and the other ones you'll be like, this ain't it. But it won't really matter as much, because you can just make something else and try out some other new idea. I don't think the process of creating art should be that serious. Just play around. In art, there's no win or lose, there's just creation. And if you don't play to win, you aren't afraid of losing or making bad art. Let loose and allow yourself to create. And I think this applies to more than just art. In the scope of things, what is truly important? Everything has a flip side. Enjoy the high while you have it, even though just yesterday you were low and tomorrow you might be low again. Savor that movie because it will end. You're nostalgic over the good times and all those memories, and the more you live, the more memories you'll create. Appreciate those in your life right now for being there for you right now, no matter if they'll be there later. There are tears of sadness and tears of joy. There's beauty in both sunrise and sunsets, and the seasons will change. Every moment you're not the same as the moment before, which means that every moment is an opportunity to begin again. There is always a flip side to something beautiful, and that is okay. And it's also a fact, but what makes a difference is what you choose to notice and remember. What is the importance of making art? Is it necessary? Yes. Does the outcome of your art matter? Not really, as long as you grew from the process. Let loose, because who is making up the rules and telling you that you aren't doing it right? Create from curiosity, not fear. It'll feel strange at first, like everything new. Slowly but surely, you'll find your mindset starts to shift from fear and apprehension to seeing the world through the lens of curiosity. This, I think, was the turning point for me. At this moment in my life, I think I can say that I am truly satisfied. I am content, I am happy, and I don't need anything more than I have right now. But it's by choice. Everyone struggles with something. When you start to see every hurdle as simply a challenge, it doesn't feel as daunting as before, and the process of overcoming it becomes positive. There's darkness and there's light, but without darkness, would light have meaning? Would there be anything to light up? So the thing with this yupo paper that I'm painting on right now is it can be so unpredictable, and it really tests you and your problem-solving skills, which is great. And for this painting, the paper in some places just sometimes decides it does not want paint there at all. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, the paint pulls away from that area. And I had that kind of situation with all over the face actually, but it's usually in like small spots. But I had it in the 2 eyes. Like, no matter what I could do, I could not get any brown paint on there. And I was like, okay, so I just went a little bit more over in pen and on the eyes, and I was kind of worried because like there's not much color in the eyes, and usually it's like, you know, eyes are very hard to, you know, capture the emotion of the person and stuff, and they play a big role in your painting. So I was a bit kind of worried, but at the same time I was like, you know what, let's see where this goes. And so, you know, I just figured it out as I went, and that really is what you're going to encounter when you have no idea what's going on. And, you know, just embrace that like feeling of unknown, and eventually you'll come to, you know, crazy things happen out of it. So I'm actually very happy with the end result, surprisingly, and I think the pen kind of adds some sort of extra bit of pizzazz to the piece. And, you know, it actually applied so smoothly. Like, I was drawing that pen and it was so fun because it was just like, you know, skating around on the paper. Embrace craziness because it could really take your painting to the next level. Give loose painting a try at least once. Let go and paint without expectations, and who knows, you could create the worst and best art that you ever made. If anything in this video speaks to you, please leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.